So far we saw installation of Wazuh, OpenSearch and other SIEM tools. Today what we would be doing is we would be trying to integrate Valhalla, which has Yara signatures, with Wazuh so that we can identify and detect malwares using file integration monitoring techniques. So first what we will do is let's update the system. Once the update is done, then let's just this is my Wazuh machine. In this I am running Wazuh right now. And this is my agent machine. I think the agent should be running now. Let me just see. Yep, so the agent is running. I'll try to update this machine as well. Once the update is done, I'll try to install some dependencies for Yara in the agent machine. Right, let me just clear this up, and all these dependencies I'll try to install. If you want to get all the commands that I'm running right now for this process, you can find a Medium post in the description. You can find the process with all commands and all the scripts that I'll be using. Do check it out. Once this is done, I will download Yara from a VirusTotal GitHub repository. So that's done. Let me just run this command to extract the downloaded Yara file and send it to /user/bin. And now let's go to the directory where Yara is located, and let's run this command to install Yara. Let me just see if Yara is working. I believe it should throw an error in theory. Yeah, so we do have this error. So what I would do now is I will run this command /user/local/lib, and this will be sent into the file located at etc/etc/ld.so.conf. and now let's run ld-config command, and now let's see if Yara is working. Yeah, so now Yara is working. It is not showing any errors as of now. Next, what we'll be doing is we have to create a directory called /temp/yara/rules. So for that, mkdir/p/temp/yara/rules. Let's go to this directory /temp/yara/rules, and I will create a directory called malware here. We will be monitoring all the files, changes, downloads or deletes that will happen in this particular directory. So now I'll download Valhalla and all the rules from Valhalla that would be saved into Yara rules.yar. If you see it here, these are some of the Yara rules that are fetched from Valhalla. Now the next thing what we will be doing is, now let's go to the directory called /var/osec /active response /bin, and in this directory let's create a script called yara.sh. What this will be doing is, this is necessary for Wazuh Yara active response scans, and let's paste this script here. And let's just save this. Now let's edit the permission and owners for this file. Once this is done, let's go to the directory /var/osec /etc, and in this directory let's edit osec.config file. What we want to do is, we want to have a real-time scan over the directory. So in the syscheck, let's just add this line. So it would be monitoring this particular directory as file integrity monitoring, and from there if any changes are made, the signature would be compared using Yara signatures, and if it's a malware we will get to know it. And now let me just restart Wazuh agent. By the time the machine Wazuh agent restarts, let's go to the Wazuh machine and let's go to the directory /var/osec /etc/rules, and in this let's edit the file called localrules.xml. So what we'll be doing is, let's add the rules to detect file integrity monitoring events in the monitor directory. They also alert when Yara integration finds a malware. You can modify based on your requirements, but this is a baseline configuration that we would be performing in this video. And next what we'll be doing is, let's go to the directory decoders and let's edit the file local decoders, and this will allow us in extracting the information from Yara scan results. And let's save this file as well. And now let's edit osec.config. At the end of the file we will add 2 rules that would be triggering this field, and let's just save this up. And now let's restart Wazuh manager. Now let's check the status of Wazuh manager here. You can see it's running successfully. Now let's go to the Wazuh dashboard. Before we test this with the malware samples, I'll try refreshing this page. You can see the agent is active as of now. So what we will be doing now is, let's go to the agent machine and let's go to the directory where the monitoring is happening, which is at /temp/yara/malware. and let's go to my bad, so it's not in this directory that we will be doing the monitoring. So now what we'll be doing is, now let's create a directory here called malware instead of inside rules. So if you see here, we have two files, one is malware and another is rules. Let's get into the malware directory, and all the scanning, file integrity monitoring would be happening in this directory, which we have mentioned in yara.sh and even in the rules section. Now let's create a script to download malware samples. Let's name it as malware downloader. So I'll just take the script, and so this is the script. Let me just save this, and now let me run this script using bash. Yes, let's just wait for it to download some samples. So if you see, we have 3 malware samples that are downloaded using the script. And now let's go to the Wazuh dashboard. Now let's get into the threat hunting module, and let's go to the event section. Let me give it a minute for logs to come in. Meanwhile, let's check what is the status of the agent. You can see the agent is running. So we can see a file has been modified to the directory /temp/yara/malware, where we are trying to do the file integrity monitoring and malware analysis. And we can also see an entry that says Mirai is a positive match with the Yara rule, which is an ELF based Mirai file, and the rule level is 12. To be more precise, if we run the search rules.group as Yara, you can see what all Yara rules have been triggered. That's all for this video. If you have any doubts, do drop in the comments and consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you.